The Indian Premier League back on SportsMax, the home of champions this season. And in an earlier game today, the Mumbai Indians were up against the Delhi Capitals. Delhi Capitals 172 all out. The West Indies T20 captain Rovman Powell made only 4.
Just 4 runs.
Yeah, he was trapped leg before for 4.
By a pace bowler or a spinner?
Piyush Chawla, the leggy.
Oh, the leg spinner.
The leggy.
Right.
Yeah, so they made 172 all out Delhi Capitals. Mumbai Indians 173 for 4. And the Mumbai Indians winning by 6 wickets. Their first win, the Mumbai Indians, from 3 games now. So the Mumbai Indians defeating the Delhi Capitals, who are being captained by the Aussie David Warner, who made 51 today of 47 balls. Axar Patel 54 of 25 balls as the Delhi Capitals batted first. The Mumbai Indians cruising to victory, almost, but not quite, because I think it was a last ball victory that they achieved. The runs 173 for 4.
Yeah,
they
indeed.
ended up with 65 of 45 deliveries. Rohit Sharma, the Mumbai Indians captain, leading his team to their first
6
win.
4s and 4 6s as well for Rohit Sharma. It was an outstanding innings from him. 65 of 45 balls, and he's still Mr. Consistent. For the Mumbai Indians.
144.44 strike rate for Rohit Sharma. So the Mumbai Indians opening their winning account at the Indian Premier League today with their 6-wicket victory over the Delhi Capitals. We're ready now for an interactive segment. Yeah? Okay. You can follow us on Twitter at SportsMax Zone for Instagram, and YouTube, our handle is SportsMax TV. And here's a reminder of our ongoing La Liga promotion, with the main prize being a trip for 2 to Spain. Other prizes include authentic La Liga jerseys and ball. There are 10 challenges overall, 8 remain. The challenge winners will battle in the ultimate clash, with the winner securing the grand prize. For more information, visit the SportsMax website and stay tuned to the SportsMax social media pages. Okay, let's start our interactive segment now by taking a look at some reactions to one of the most controversial moments at the 50th CARIFTA Games, where teams withdrew from the under-20 4x100 relay rerun being held at the Thomas A. Robinson Stadium, or staged at the Thomas A. Robinson Stadium in Nassau, Bahamas. Let's go to Twitter. That is it. My clap to my hand, bun me. A broken crayon says that. Honey Roasted says Caribbean unity. Queen D, good job. Karen Madden, well, this escalated nicely.
It did.
Oopsie Daisy says it was nonsense to begin with. Yeah, so I think, I want to say all's well that ends well, but it wasn't well. What was it?
Listen, it was drama from the beginning of that saga to the end, and it even took away from the ending of that race. But I tell you what, it's going to be remembered.
Yeah.
These CARIFTA games are going to be remembered.
I appreciate the interview we did at the top of the show with David Riley, who made it clear that Barbados weren't, when they protested, they weren't protesting for a rerun.
Right. Or for the race to be null and void.
No, they were protesting for the Bahamas to be disqualified.
Yes.
Because we had seen where athletes stumble out of their starting blocks and were disqualified. The Bahamian stumbled out of his starting blocks and was allowed to run again. So that is where the Barbados protest was, because I had a little difficulty that the rerun was awarded and Barbados, being one of the teams, deciding that they wouldn't run. So it was made clear to us that the Barbados issue, their protest surrounded their feeling that the Bahamas should have been disqualified and that there should have been no rerun or race being null and void.
Yeah.
And if they were disqualified, Barbados would have been promoted to 3rd because they caught 4th.
And we see in the aftermath of the games that you can be disqualified for a false start, and a race doesn't have to be rerun.
That's right.
Yes.
Belatedly.
Yeah. So I was a little bit surprised. Okay, we won't disqualify anybody here. We'll just run it over. And the teams were like, no, fam, not having it.
Okay. What about the Jamaican sprinter Bouaji Nkrumah suffering a grade 1 tear to his hamstring in Saturday's first round of the under-20 boys 100 meters? This at the Thomas A. Robinson Stadium in Nassau. Let's see what the Twitter crew had to say about this. Speedy recovery, my youth. The John Crow with locks. Mig says, actually a G1 is nothing to worry about. He can recover by senior trials. but he doesn't look like that was a grade 1 strain with the expression on his face, but I pray for speedy recovery. Terrain Beckford says, hope this not derail his career. Andre Manu FC, speedy recovery now in crewmate. Olivia Babs-Grain, sports minister in Jamaica, says, let me send my sympathy to Jamaica's team captain Boaji Nkrumah, who pulled up in his heats for the 100 meters. Let's hope it is nothing serious as we wish him the best of recovery soon. Just like his school motto, the brave may fall but never yield. You will be back at CARIFTA 50.
Little bit disappointed with what David Riley had said earlier in our interview, that the reactions inside the stadium and at the, I think he said at the hotel or in and around the stadium to Boaji Nkrumah going down wasn't a good one. It wasn't in support of the athlete in wishing him well for him to get better in the aftermath of him getting that strain, and that is a little bit disappointing, Lance.
Yeah, the problem is though, Donald, is that in heat of the moment, a lot of fans do not react to things appropriately. And Nkrumah had come into the meet as a star for Jamaica. The Bahamian crowd wanted their stars to shine. So when they saw him go down injured, there was just a spontaneous reaction from them to celebrate his demise, which is really unfortunate. You don't want to see that because it looks unsporting. But I'm just surprised. I'm just saying that while it is unsporting, and I think it is in poor taste, I'm not sure many others wouldn't have done the same thing in that context.
Well, fine. But I do remember last year when Jamaica were hosting the CARIFTA Games, and there was a lot of support around athletes that weren't from Jamaica, and mention was made by David Riley earlier about Adeja Hodge and how we embraced her and the exploits on the track in the 100 and in the 200 meters, as well as on the long jump. She was being cheered along, and yes, she has an amazing personality, and she won us over and probably would have won us over anyway. But there's a star that wasn't Jamaican that was fully embraced by the Jamaican public.
We have more Twitter reaction.
We do.
Yeah, from the Jamaica Prime Minister, I think. Yeah. Andrew Holness. Heartiest congratulations to all our athletes who participated in the 50th CARIFTA Games in the Bahamas over the weekend. Yeah, 78 medals there, 40 gold for the Jamaicans. Credit to the Bahamas, who significantly improved this year. They won only 17 medals last year and 26 medals in 2019, the last time the CARIFTA Games were staged before last year. 46 medals this year, so the Bahamas have improved a lot, and congratulations to them on making a pretty significant mark.
Yes.
You don't seem impressed, Donald.
I mean, they have a long way to go.
Champions League tomorrow.
Right, of course. Champions League tomorrow, Real Madrid against Chelsea. You can watch it on SportsMax 2 p.m. Jamaica time, 3 p.m. ECT begins. The pre-game show, 45 minutes before kickoff, so you don't want to miss that. You can watch the other game on the app as well. Napoli up against AC Milan. That's also a big match in Italy. All right, that's it. We're gone.
Yeah.
Catch you tomorrow.
That's why I will never ever change.